Introducing the latest cutting-edge light from Phantom, the PhotoBio MX, an LED like no other. PhotoBio MX is designed specifically to increase crop yields and maximize growth. This 680-watt fixture delivers 15% more light to your canopy while using 35% less power versus DEs. The high-efficiency, contiguous circuit board delivers unparalleled light uniformity to the canopy so your crop flourishes. The PhotoBio MX advanced performance stems from its innovative S4 spectrum. It is a highly efficient full spectrum with a healthy red-to-blue ratio to drive photosynthesis and penetrates deeper into the canopy, triggering desirable photomorphogenic responses to give you the vigorous growth and optimized flower development you're looking for. The MX is strategically designed to keep diode temperatures low to keep your yields high. The heavy-duty aluminum alloy structure features 4 6-inch wide heat sinks recessed 3/4 inches below the frame, allowing heat to dissipate and the fixture to breathe. It's that kind of thoughtful design, backed by extensive testing, that results in a high-performance fixture with rock-solid reliability. The PhotoBio MX is a slim-profiled fixture with a remote-capable driver, providing flexibility that not all LED fixtures have, so you can customize it to fit your situation and goals. And mounting the driver below the fixture leaves ample space to get more vertical plant growth. The PhotoBio MX LED provides high durability and increased flexibility to address your growing needs. It's rated IP65, lab verified to be liquid and dust resistant, creating a more dependable fixture. When paired with an ancillary controller like the Autopilot PX, the Photo Lock Control provides you with even more control capabilities for your light delivery. The new PhotoBio MX from Phantom. Extraordinary performance, extreme efficiency, exacting design. Power your grow with the new PhotoBio MX LED. Learn more at phantombio.com and hydrofarm.com.
What's up, Grow Fam? Welcome to Talk It Out Tuesday. I'm your host, Chris Fisher, aka Purple Hairs Gardens. Today is January 23rd, 2024. Time is currently 6:37 p.m. Eastern Time. What's going on, guys? What's going on with you this week? Who we got here with us today? Got Sandra Fast Horse in the house, Melissa, Jesse Rosebud, Sean Moore, as always, checking in from YouTube land. Guys, we are across YouTube, Grow Fam Homestead, Purple Hairs Gardens. We are on Rumble for Grow Fam. Facebook, we're across Grow Fam, the Grow Fam Homestead, and Purple Hairs Gardens. Guys, not much going on this week. I had some technical difficulties, hence the reason I'm running a little bit late. John and Jesse's in the house. What's going on, bro? Glad you could stop by. Waylon in here. What's going on, bro? All the usuals are coming through. Guys, do me a favor. And if you could, tag those friends, share this live out, hit those reactions down below. Love me, hate me, like me, any of the above. Oh, happy birthday to you, beautiful. Thank you, Jesse. Her birthday is actually the 27th coming up. but we're doing it. Great idea. I thought it was pretty cool. Kylie came up with it. We're kind of treating her birthday like Hanukkah. We're giving her a present every day of the week leading up to her party this weekend. We got a big party planned for her. No Purple Hairs hoodies yet. We're still working on those. I've got 2 Purple Hairs shirts that Kylie's mom had made for me for Christmas, but no hoodies yet. We're still working on them. What's going on, Ty? Rasta Rhino in the house. What's going on, bro? I did not get to the post office today. I never got time to run up there. So I've still got all the packs here. Nobody should be waiting on anything except for Rose from Steve-O's show last week when I donated the sampler pack. And we're probably going to give away one of those again tonight, one of the harvest sampler packs from the crop we did. Appreciate you, man. Let's see if we can get the music on because it wasn't working for me earlier. My laptop is on, I think, its last leg. Let's see if the music will play this time. There it goes. I think for some reason, whenever I do a Canva video and edit that, it messes with the speakers on my laptop. I don't know why. Rasta, we're all doing good, bro. I hope you're doing well today also. Yeah, I was telling you, I didn't get a chance to drop those slaps in the mail yet for you, man. But yeah, I'll definitely get you some out. Headed your way. Lenny Larson, what's going on? I'll comment and likes, but my other account got hit again for interacting with the group, so please forgive me if I'm not smashing the like. That's fine. Don't got to smash it. Just hit it once. Jess said, oh, let me turn this down, guys. Maybe that's a little too loud on your end. Maybe not. I can hear it. Let me put it down just a bit. Yeah, Jess, I seen you were able to get that laptop from the library. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that that was an option or they offered that kind of thing. But yeah, no, I've had this laptop for, I'm gonna guess 10 or 12 years. What's going on, Valerie? And it's just on its last leg. It's not. It takes it forever to start up. It takes it forever to load up. I went through and emptied almost everything off of it other than what I need to browse the internet, make my videos, and do my live streams. What's going on, Crystal? Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're here. I had to restart this thing right before the live went. So let me get the hashtag screen back up, guys. I'm going to switch it up on you a bit. If I can spell it. Let's get the first hashtag up and running. It's going to be a little different one, guys. We're going to use a different hashtag, but we're going to get the same goodies in the box. So today, I got to get it up here. We're going to actually shout out and represent the Celestial Sisters a little bit. That's still Lexi Graves from the AOC and Graves Art. But get it up here. Wow, there it is. Let's go ahead and put that hashtag up, guys. You're going to get the same old Graves art box, but we're going to add in wherever I just put them. There they are. We're going to add in some just extra slap than we usually do. Usually it's just a bunch of Graves art slaps. This is going to be, well, that's kind of hard to see with the light reflection on it. The Celestial Sisters slap. Yeah, you'll see it when you win it. But it's a pretty dope little slap. I like it. It's kind of neat. Let's get that back up there again. We'll throw that up. So yeah, that'll be the hashtag to put in right now, guys. We'll let that run for, I don't know, a few minutes. Maybe long enough for me to get this Angie's earmuffs packed up into a cone real quick for me. What's going on, Shannon? Glad you could stop by. What's going on, Wera? Glad you're here. Yeah, they've really been hard on me the last month. I hear that, man. I hear everybody's been getting slapped around by the Facebook admin team lately. Oh, Jesse said that laptop's brand new. Farmer Quintero in the house. There they go. All the hashtags. Mama Rochi, I seen the post. I don't know if it was last night or not. I think I saw it this morning, but I don't know if it was from last night or the night before. But the post you made that said it's like 3 a.m. or it's like, why am I still awake, Master Rochi? And then he answered you in the comments. That was pretty funny. Man, they've been brutal. Yeah, everybody's getting slapped with some kind of a ban or a restriction, group restriction, DM chat. What's going on, Ashley? Thanks for stopping by. Grassroots, the man himself in the house. What's going on, bro? Busy man right there in the bottom corner, always staying busy doing something. Oh, and Grassroots, I never did message you, bro, but I did get the pull it up out of the stack here. I did get the box. I don't know how that's going to show up for everybody, but it just a little light. Like at the top of it, it's the engraving is kind of rough to see right now because it's kind of it's the same color as the wood. But Grassroots engraved this for me for my dog's ashes. It's got a engraved paw print right here on the bottom that we were able to send out to him, and I mean, it's some really good work on it, man. I'm thinking about like a stain pen or one of those like little pens that you can stain with, and then getting the engraving part and then doing like a lighter glazing over top of the rest of the box. Yeah, guys, do what Michelle said here. If you could do me a favor, smash that like button. Like me, love me, hate me. Steve-O's in the house. What's going on, bro? I see from the calendar tonight, we are going to be giving away a terp stick this evening, courtesy of this man right here, Sir Steve-O himself. Yeah. I just think it'll really make it pop a bit more if I can get in there with that little stain pen and make the contrast a little better. Is that the music too loud, guys? Or is it just because I have my speakers turned up too loud that it sounds like I'm screaming over top of it? Yeah, turn my ringtone off. I always forget. All right, back to what I was starting to do here. We're going to roll up something. Guys, while I do this, open the comments. Tell me what you're smoking on tonight. What did you bring to the party this evening? What are we hanging out? What are we passing around the circle tonight? Yes, that's the terp sticks that you're going to be. It's a lip balm, basically. But it's a terpene-infused lip balm stick. Great product. Can't say enough good things about it. I've got it on right now, honestly, because after we ate dinner, I smoked a cigarette or two before the live. And when I came over here, I was like, man, I'm just feeling chapped and dried out. So put a quick layer on. Problem solved. They said it's not that loud. Okay, cool. I'll spend my end. Smoking some pancakes and GG4. That's a good mix. Space Apple Green Wolf Genetics. I just smoked a twisty cannabis terp stick infused pre-roll. So the terp stick it's infused with terpenes only. It's not infused with THC, CBD, any other cannabinoid. It's just terpenes. So it's just the smell and the flavor. Delicious. They are delicious on the lips. Keep you moist, hydrated all day long. And from what I heard earlier today, Sir Steve-O is having quite a success with this little product right here. First month available on the Grow Fam website, and they've been sold out. That's a win. That's a win. Smoking some ice cream cake with bubble hash. Ooh-wee. Got some diamonds, some flowers, and dabs. A little bit of everything, brother. Some edibles, some Fico. Hell yeah. And my Fico's sitting right here. I need to throw the rest of the batch together and get it out of the jar into the syringes and let it do its magic. If you guys are interested in any of that, just shoot me a DM. Works great. Awesome medicine. You guys have never used Fico or RSO before, I highly recommend it. I got my medical marijuana card through chronic pain, some other things, but primarily chronic pain, which is defined as pain that does not go away. It's not really treatable. It's always going to be there in one way, shape, or form. And I use the FICO to help alleviate that pain, especially the batch that I've been making has been out of a Skywalker OG flower that we did not this year, but last year outdoors. And it didn't turn out very pretty, but it's super potent, covered in trichomes, and definitely it was harvested a little later than usual. So it's really good for the nighttime, really good to bring you down, relax you. I take a whole syringe at a time, though, when I take it. A lot of people follow the instructions: grain of rice on your finger, applied under your tongue 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or right before bed is a good time, about an hour or two before bed. And I swear by it, guys, it works wonders. Me and Jerry have taken it several times over this past season while we were up north working on the farm. And we go in the camper at night after the work's done. We'll each take a capsule, which is a 1 milliliter, the same as a syringe. And hour or so later, man, smoke a blunt with that, and you are going to sleep, and you will rest well. You'll wake up. When you get up to taking those size doses, like a whole capsule or a whole milliliter syringe at one time, if you're not prepared for it, you can wake up the next morning feeling kind of groggy, kind of what they call like the weed over, like the weed hangover. I've literally woke up the next day still high off of my FICO, but you'll definitely rest well. I have literally taken one of those and been so tired from just lack of sleep over a couple of days, and then when I finally take one of those and go to sleep, I'll sleep for 12 hours straight, no problem, no interruptions. I won't wake up to pee, nothing. Got her card for fibromyalgia. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Fibromyalgia is one of those. That's a pain. That's a pain thing, but it's not. It's not really like findable. It's not diagnosable, right? Like it's. You can't really find it. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. Fibromyalgia is one of those terms that's used as like a pain that's there, but I guess can't be identified by anyone else other than the person, if I'm not mistaken. Bradley said that stuff's way too strong for me. What's going on, Jeremy? Thanks for stopping by, bro. If you're just coming in, throw in that hashtag right there, Celestial Sisters. We're going to be giving away, I'm just using that hashtag tonight to rip those ladies. And we're going to give away the Graves art box that we usually do, but we're going to throw in some Celestial Sisters slaps because they just came in today. Doesn't knock me out, but it works great for the pain. Yeah, so I mean, I can take it and stay awake. Even the Skywalker batch, I can take it and stay awake. But if you take it, you wait that hour or so, and you go lay down. That's what does it. I go lay down, smoke some flower, and I think just that combination of me laying down, smoking, and then that stuff already kicking in, like that time frame of an edible, you gotta let it do its job. Now, you don't want to take any more. Like, don't go, oh man, it's been a half hour, I don't feel anything. You don't want to do that. Hobbies, the puppets in the house. What's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by, man. And I'm glad you DM'd me today, Hobbies, because I totally spaced out on the 27th. As you heard earlier, it's my daughter's birthday. We got a party that day, but we'll be home in time. I should be able to hop on. No big deal. So this question right here, Melissa, if whether RSO or FICO would be better for diabetic nerve pain and sciatic pain. I have sciatic pain. I fell off of a house a long time ago onto a concrete garage floor. And I landed in the sitting upright position, but kind of rolled to the right. And I landed right on my right butt cheek from about, I don't know, 12, 15, 14 feet high. So yeah, and it works great for the sciatic pain. RSO or FICO are kind of the same thing, depending on who you ask. And what area you're in. I eat these Fico lollipops. I'm high for 12 hours. Yeah, so I eat it too. I like to use RSO or Fico in my coffee. I like to I like to use it to infuse coconut oil if I don't want to go through the whole process of decarbing and infusing the flour. I've used just Fico before. You can use Fico to cook with, make gummies, stuff like that. Yeah, it's hard to explain fibromyalgia. Severed nerves from surgery, mostly in my backside. Yup. Had mine for arthritis, but let it lapse due to medical. Hasn't been much. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, guys. I'm like 5 minutes behind on these comments. I'm sorry. Let me jump ahead a little bit. Oh, no, hobbies. We're good. I just talked to her about it during dinner. We should still be fine. Her party's at like 2 in the afternoon, so I hope it's not 5 hours long. I really do. I never tried that much, but maybe I need to. I've taken some heavy doses mixed with distillate, but never really felt it. Yeah, man. So, I mean, if you're taking Fico and you're not feeling it, or RSO and you're not feeling it, you're definitely going to have to take more. I mean, especially if you've waited the hour or two and you still don't feel it. Now, again, the first time I ever took RSO, it was totally different than how it hits me now. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's just how it happened. The first time I took RSO, I was tricked into it. I didn't really know what it was. They were just like, here, hold your finger out. I said, okay. And they put the RSO on. He said, here, put that under your tongue for a few minutes. And I said, well, okay. And then I was at somebody's house. And then a little bit later, I got home. And then by the time I got home, it had really kind of hit me. And I was just kind of hanging out in the garage, talking to some people. And they were like, you want to smoke? And I was like, no, I'm good. I didn't really feel like I was high. I didn't feel like I wasn't out of pocket at all. Like I didn't feel different. I just felt really mellow. Like I wasn't sleepy. I wasn't tired. I was just really mellow. It was a great feeling. Fico is very, very easy. It's just some steps you got to be cautious with, and that's the simmering off process. You just don't want to have an open flame. But I went over all of it. If you bounce back through any of the older episodes of Talk It Out Tuesday, man, you'll find the one where we talked about, it's in the Cooking with Cannabis series. Yeah, so you feel the pain, huh? Yeah, so our birthday party is only 2 hours long. We'll definitely be home by 7. So hobbies, the show will go on, man. And I'm the same way, Sean. I'm a heavy smoker. I smoke a lot of flower. And edibles don't really do much for me, to be honest with you. But when the right combination of things on the right day, it'll work. It does its job. John said, what is the difference between RSO and Fico? Really nothing other than what people will say the difference is in the ingredients that you use. So RSO, isopropyl alcohol in cannabis. Fico being 190 proof food grade Everclear alcohol and flour. Simmering off process is the same. And again, depending on who you talk to, where you're from, and the opinion you catch, everybody's going to tell you a different story on how to make their version of RSO or their version of Fico. Hopefully, if things go right, I'll have a guest that I'll be able to bring on the show in the weeks to come that will throw you guys way off when he starts talking about his product, which is known as RCO. Not Fico, not RSO, but RCO. And he refers to it as real cannabis oil because he says that using 190 proof grain alcohol or isopropyl is both, that using the grain alcohol is not the right way. He prefers to use isopropyl, but he doesn't classify it as RSO, because we all know RSO stands for Rick Simpson oil. He didn't want to steal his name, so he came out with the name RCO. And if you see the difference, which I'm hoping I'll be able to get him on the show and he can show you guys the difference between what he calls his real cannabis oil and Rick Simpson oil and FICO, is what they do. They call the smear test. And that's where you simply just take a piece of that, a small amount of that oil, and smear it on a clear piece of glass. And on side-by-side comparisons, a lot of products are coming out dark, nasty, and chunky, and that is from not being strained properly and made properly. I mean, you know, it's medicine. So, and again, one person's version of what is okay to them is different than another person's version of what's okay to them. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, the FICO I've made and used and ingested myself has never made me sick. It's never gave me stomach cramps. Never gave me diarrhea or vomiting, nausea, any of that stuff. It just does its job. Brian Smith in the house. What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's basically the same as RSO or FICO. It's just a lot cleaner. And he does it through a process of the way he cooks it. He uses a distiller. He varies the temperatures through his cooking range and the way he cooks it down. And the straining and everything. Steve-O said, ingesting isopropyl alcohol is not certified, in my opinion. That's not certified in my opinion either, bro. I definitely would not want to ingest isopropyl alcohol. But I mean, this guy, man, I would trust. He's got me thinking. He's got me thinking about it. I've even considered trying it with a small batch of flour and a small amount of isopropyl and seeing what the difference is. Yeah, you can. That's what I use. I just use, it's got to be 190 proof. That's the thing. Can't be any lower. Cheers, folks. Guys, I've been going down a rabbit hole the last day or two. Yesterday, I got this book from Amazon. I ordered it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Rev True Living Organics. It's a book, came out a while ago. This is the second edition of the Rev's True Living Organics. I had to get my hands on it. Trying to research as much as I can on living soil and incorporating that not just in the outdoor garden, but also in the indoor garden throughout the cold months, and with my mothers, my clones, and incorporating it just all around on that forever long adventure of trying to find a water only method without having to introduce or spend money on a bunch of chemical nutrients or additives. Oh, Rasta's in the house chewing on some wings. Man, that sounds good. We had some pizza tonight. All right, guys, it's 7:02. We've had this hashtag up, I think, for about 15 minutes. We got 35 out of 45 people in on it. We have one Facebook user in the crowd. Hello, hello. Not to call you out, make you feel weird, but if you could, do me a favor, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Hit the blue button at the bottom that grants permission to see your comment to Facebook, and then come on back over. And your comment will look like everybody else's. So happy for that. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's go ahead and spin this one. Good luck, everybody. This will be for the Graves Art Box, but shout out Celestial Sisters, guys. If you could, go over and check them out. Give them a like and a follow. Sandra Foster, congratulations. I know she's still here. She's always still here. Pork cutlets, potatoes, and beans. That's what Pam had for dinner. That sounds pretty good, too. Sandra Foster, are you still in the house? You still here with us? So yeah, man, I got that book in the mail yesterday. I also upgraded my air pump. Got me a few air stones, the big 4-inch round flat stones. There she is. What's going on, Sandra? You are the winner. No need to send me any info. I think I've got yours already. No big deal. Let me get you wrote down on the list though, so I don't forget. No problem. Thank you for being here. There she is. Got that one done. All right, let's get the next one up. What should we do next? Make you guys hold out on that terp stick. Yeah, Steve-O's here. Let's do this terp stick. Let's do the terp stick. Let me refresh this. Hashtag. And yeah, guys, like I said, we got the announcement earlier that I'm guessing they're sold out at the moment. So give them some time. Don't worry, they will be back in stock. You can get your hands on them. I think from what we talked about last time I talked to him, he's working on some new flavors, possibly coming out, maybe one or two more to add to the lineup. Natalie and Solus say hello, Fisher. What's up, girls? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Lil Pecker's in the house. What's going on, bro? Lil Pecker. What happened to the it's still going. Okay. Cool. So yeah, guys, I gotta get back to the book. Like I said, I just grabbed that. I grabbed the second edition because I read the description of it, and it says it's basically just an updated version of the first edition of the True Living Organics. But if you're a fan of these books, the True Living Organics series, they do have the third edition that's going to be dropping on March 2nd, I think. March 2nd or March 5th. So if you're a fan and you want to get in on that, you can pre-order that, I think, right now on Amazon. Love me too, Solus. Jill's kids. Sweet girls. Sweet girls, except for Solus. She's Solus. Enough said. Nah, she's a sweet girl. But yeah, we're trying to get moving in the direction of trying to get to like just a water only grow setup, because I'll be honest with you, on an outdoor scale, if you're using the wrong nutrients, it's going to make you broke real quick. I learned that real easy this year. Thousands and thousands of dollars got spent on nutrients early in the year just to make sure we had them. But it was still a lot of money spent on nutrients. I'd rather spend that money putting it into a soil that I can either, according to this book, recycle, reuse, recompost, and get into a lifestyle of making my own soils and mixing my own recipes up for that. So she's going to be 4, Pam. My daughter turns 4 on the 27th. The big 4. And I turned the big 4-0 in November. It's crazy, huh? What's going on, Timothy? What's going on this week? Anybody got some big plans? You guys know what I'm doing. I'm hanging out this week doing this thing here, taking care of the girls behind me. Then we got a birthday party this weekend. And then we're trying to plan our next trip up north again. Me and Jerry want to go stay up north in the snow, see if we don't freeze to death in that camper. Well, hello again. Hello. So yeah, guys, get that hashtag in. Terp sticks will be given away. I'm not sure what flavor. Steve-O, if you're still in the house, can you let the people know, is it an option, or do you have just one flavor left available that you're going to give away to them? What flavor does the lucky winner get? And while we wait on Steve-O to do that, I am going to play a commercial real quick from one of our awesome sponsors. So we'll be right back. Love it. Right there it is, guys. So that's what the winner's going to get. You're going to get the cherry pie flavor. And I can tell you right now, you're going to love it. I don't even have that one. I have the sunset sherbet because Kylie stole the cherry pie one. She took that one and said I couldn't have it. But no, that one's delicious. That was, I think he said the biggest hit. The cherry pie flavor was the biggest hit out of the terp sticks. So yeah, you're definitely going to love it. Hey gang, love it when I stumble onto a show, escape the heat for a second in Queensland, cones and lunch for me. Hell yeah. Enjoy that, bro. Enjoy. Queensland. Where is that? Is that Australia? Cherry pie is my fave. Me too. I like it. I like the flour. I like the terp stick. I can't wait for these autos and this 2x4 tent to be done behind me. They probably got a couple weeks left, but I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of autos. I'm going to do one big run of my autos outdoor this year just to get rid of them. And then I'm going to stick to photos from here on out. Well, in this tent behind me, you guys see I finally got the zipper shut. Last 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so that I've had that up, the door's been open. Not anymore. I showed you guys the little trays I got last week with the little LED lights in the top from Vivo Sun. Well, I got 3 sets of those lights, those little LED strips laid in the top of the dome. And I literally plugged them in. I walked out of the room, came back 15 minutes later, the bad boys were dead. I thought I'd unplug it, maybe move it somewhere else. Dead. One light strip lasted 15 minutes. Waiting for mailman, waiting for my package from Nothing Like Homegrown. Comes today. I'm excited to get my glow in dark sugar high shirt and everything else. Hell yeah. It's always nice getting t-shirts in the mail. It's not like the cherry pie yucky fake smell from stores. I was nervous at first, but holy shit, it smells damn good. It does. It really, really does. Well, 10 a.m. lunch, I started early, can't ever enter or link, just enjoy the company. Australia, I was right. Hell yeah. Facebook user coming in saying, hey y'all, how's everyone doing this evening? What's going on, Facebook user? If you could jump out and go to Facebook, StreamYard.com/Facebook. He's got some cherry stuff going in the spring lineup. Hell yeah. I got a lot of blueberry and grape and gas in my spring lineup. But that's what I got in the big tent behind me right now. I lost one of those little light sets. I still got 2 more lights, but I was able to constrict everything down to just one dome, one set of lights on the heat mat in the tent behind me. I got, what did I do? I got Mighty Grape, Dutch Passion Blueberry. I got some 2020 Snow G, Blue Cheese, Badass Kush, Peyote Cookies, Kosher Kush, and that's I can't think of anything else that I put in there. Right now, it's at least some of them. Pepper Jennings is the Facebook user. Pepper better back out and go to that link and grant permission so she can come in and get on this hashtag. You do not want to miss this hashtag. Hashtag Terp Stick for one of these awesome terpene infused lip balm sticks from Sir Steve-O himself. Cherry Tatiana and cherry pie. Yep. I did a cherry pie, not this year, but last year outdoors. I got it. This cherry pie came from Cali from a guy I know out there. But I've still got a bunch of those seeds left. I only popped, I think, 2 or 3 of those. And I bet I still got 8 or 10 of those left. I got Fuck It and Maui Wowie and Double Crack. Double Crack. Whew. 1 crack's enough. It's pepper. You don't see a blue link when I back out or anything. Damn it, man. I see you now, though. You're all good now. If you backed out and didn't came back, you're all good now. I am still far behind on comments. There's no blue link. There should be a blue button at the bottom, I think. I think if I'm not mistaken, you got to go to that link and then scroll to the bottom of the page you get to and then hit that blue button right there. I could be wrong. They could have changed it. I've not had to do it in a while. You need to rap my song naming them all. Yeah, it's fun. And, you know, we've been blessed that, you know, most kids at 4, they're peeking over that little horizon and, you know, they're doing a way lot more. We've been blessed. Ours is still kind of a baby. Ours is still on, you know, she's not a baby, but, you know, she gets to be a big girl more and more every day, but she is a little delayed over other kids. But she, over this last year, man, this school she's been in has, like I said it before, if I could win the lottery, I'd donate millions of dollars to my daughter's school. Captain Redbeard in the house, huh? And yeah, this right here, it's just a quirky, funny, just a goofy little silly personality, man. Blackberry Moonrocks Auto. That I did the auto version of Blackberry Moonrocks. I had a whole pack of those. I think I had a 3-pack of them, and I tried to drop those the last time, and they didn't make it. They didn't germ out. But hell yeah, Northern Lights, man, is always a big favorite here in this house because we're all heavy indica lovers. Tap on this, it's not blue. Yeah, and she's our Tiny Toes. That's what I call her, Tiny Toes. And so, yeah, imagine that. That's an honor to have the true captain here. I haven't seen him, unless it's just going too fast. I haven't seen any comments. Bam, there it is. Thank you, Canagrammy, for throwing that link up there real quick. I guess I could have went over and threw it up there again. So those are all autos. No, mine aren't. No, these are all photos. Oh, this must be what you're talking about. The Blackberry Moonrocks, Tangy, Northern Lights. Yeah. But no, mine are all photos. I'm going with photos this trip, and then those are going to be the list I just read off a minute ago. Those, they're going to be cloned. I think I'm going to let some of those bad boys go as we get into that moment. Once we get some cuts established and rooted. Yeah, man, we're an indica heavy house over here. Wayne Cruz in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good night, Wayne. Get some of that Misfit Island over here in the comments this evening. 2024 is mostly auto runs, said Alan. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got a lot of autos left in my seed bank. Not a lot of strains, but a lot of beans of probably 8 or 10 different strains of autos. So there's not a lot compared to my photos. I've got over 100 photo strains, but what's up, Waylon? But in comparison to the autos, I've still got a good amount left, but I think that's what I'm going to do this year is just put them outside, let them do their thing outside and get rid of them. Take them for what they are and be done with the autos. And I think I'll check back again in a couple of years. I said, years ago, I said, I'll never, ever, 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 ever mess with auto flowers. Why would you do such a thing? Doesn't make any sense to me. But Pepper Jennings, yeah, we can see it worked. And I've tried them. This would be the second time I've tried autos. Just not for me. Just not for me. I like to be a little more rough with my plants. I like to do some low stress training. I like to, if I have to trim or top, I like to be able to control and maintain that plant through the veg cycle. And to me, an autoflower, I've just never had luck getting a long veg time out of it. And I don't know how some people do it. Maybe I can get somebody to come up one day and share their tricks and their experience with it. But for now, I'm going to stop experimenting with autos, and I'm going to focus on being successful and just taking what I already know with photos and trying to move some other direction with it. Like I said, getting out of those bottled newts, becoming more organic, going into possibly even a whole living soil environment. And if I can get there, maybe in a couple of years, I'll play with some autos again and see what happens. She's completely missing. Yeah. So our daughter has Turner syndrome. Yeah. I got some stuff I'm really excited about. I got from Josh Combs. Great guy, by the way. All love and respect, Josh Combs. Yeah, Josh Combs is a great dude, man. I got the pleasure of meeting Josh. He lives about 35, 40 minutes north of me. So on a trip up north this summer, I stopped and handed off a prize he had won. Great dude. Got to meet him and his mom and hang out, took a couple dabs. Well, I watched him take a couple dabs. And Mom, what are my percentages on photos? Percentages like of success rate of germination or THC percentages? Which percentages do you mean, Derek? And I'm not knocking autos. I'm not saying autos are terrible. I've seen people grow amazing looking autos. But for me, I can't grasp that. That's why I grow in soil, because I like the slow, take your time. You can play with it. You can train it. You can screen it. I can do, you know what I mean? I can prolong that process of edge. And I just don't know how people do it with autos. I can't figure it out. So, and I'm coming into the part of the year where I can't really afford or spend any more time to play around with experiments. I gotta utilize all my space in the next coming months to get prepared for another season. I quit the auto the last 2 years. Yeah. And like I said, it's not anything crazy. Hey there, Rose. Rose, you were the winner on Steve-O's show last week of the Purple Hairs Harvest Sampler Pre-Roll Pack. Say that 5 times fast, but I haven't mailed it yet, and I do apologize. It's right here. Real quick. It's got your name. I don't want to hold it too fast because it has your name and address on it. I've got you right there. It's going to go to the post office tomorrow and get dropped off, as well as Roster Rhino slaps from me and all the other prizes that'll be coming from me tonight. She said, yay, I'm me again. Went well at Nooch last year. That's where I'm trying to be, man. I'd like to be able to get everything in the soil where it needs to be and what's supposed to be there to do a living soil. And then, best case, just have to maybe throw some recharge or something like that in every now and again just to help boost it. And I probably, I can't say I'm giving up on autos because I'm going to put them all outside this summer, but I'm just a photo guy. That's it. Got 4 autos planted. I got 4 in the 2x4, and that's what I'm waiting to get done. 3 blueberry autos and a nose candy from 2020 Mendocino. Mike Aldana said, talk to Luke Matson. He is an auto king. Luke Matson, huh? Let me write that down. Maybe somebody, if I can get him to come on the show, that'd be awesome. Luke Matson, Auto King. Gotcha. hydro for autos 100. See, that's kind of what I was thinking about trying next time when I did try them. I've got a DWC bucket, and I was like, well, maybe. Peter said 5 more weeks I'll harvest an auto. Hell yeah, congratulations. Yes, Lexi, I did. We actually shouted you guys out tonight. Can't see him because of the glare, but yeah, I got him. We're gonna we gave away a Graves art box, but we shouted out Celestial Sisters with the hashtag, and I'm gonna throw in some of those slaps to the winner tonight as well. But thanks for stopping by, and thanks for sending those out to me. They came just in time. I think it was yesterday or this morning they came. I said hers is called Triple X syndrome. Same beans. Some showed at 1 month old, another 2 after 5 months of carting water. Is that bad genetics or bad luck? Yes, percentage of males to females, please. So I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really have a problem with getting males. Most of my seeds, yeah, everything I just popped right now is all feminized. So I have some regular seeds, but even with regular seeds, man, I've never had an issue with males, really. I think I've had 1 or 2 males historically. Now, a Hermie, that's a different story. I've had plenty Hermies in my life, hermaphrodite plants that, were doing great, and then bam, just one day, chose a different pronoun. All by itself. Wizard Poo Brew is amazing for living soil. Okay. I don't know, Doris. We're going to find out this year, though. That's for sure. But I hear a lot of people say they do autos outside. And that's really kind of what autos were, if I'm not mistaken, were originally kind of created for, was to fill those gaps, to get maybe 1 or 2 rounds of grows in where the grow season is shorter, like for me up in Michigan. So I'm at least going to throw what autos I have up there out. They'll have plenty of time to get big, hopefully, and do their thing. And they'll be in big enough containers to where they'll have all the room to veg, I guess, as much as they want until they're ready to switch. Oh, you're fine, Rose. You can hop in on this one if you'd like. This is for a terp stick. You won on my show. I don't think you've won anything, to be honest with you. My favorite auto is UK Cheese Auto from Captain Redbeard. Cliff said he has some photos. He'll trade you for autos. Well, we can talk about that. Let's talk about that. Luke is part of Weed Snobs. Okay. I like it already. Weed Snobs. Take that note down. Garlic butter photos now and sweet cherry kush photos. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were just she tagged me in some stuff earlier today of our daughter. We had this time last year we were going through a bunch of testing. I think this was for her sleep study for her epilepsy about this time last year. Nancy Wallace, amazing genetics for autos. She grew and broke the record for THC in autos. Yep. I love that, the Fam Friday where we had her on. It's a great show. All right. Who wants to spin this wheel for this terp stick? We got 60 people out of 77 in on this terp stick giveaway. Anybody else want to throw the hashtag up real quick? Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm behind on comments, Lexi, but I just got to that one. Thank you. Yeah, just terp stick, no plural, just singular terp stick. Speaking of which, I think I've already got some males showing a lot of signs. Hey man, do your thing with the males. I mean, that's kind of my idea or my plan. If anything happens and one of these goes male, I have an area ready to put it, secluded in a different part of the house, and I'm gonna play with it. See what I can do. Learning and behavior issues, yeah. Yeah, catching stuff earlier can definitely be way more helpful for that. Thor is coming in from Michigan as well. Hell yeah. What part, if you don't mind me asking? Rasta said he did some autos outside last year. They did just fine. For whoever was asking about the autos outside. If you start autos outside, you want to keep them there. Never start inside and switch. See, that might have been what happened. The first time I did them, I had a couple autos and I put one outside. I took it from inside and put it outside. Rookie mistake. Happens to the best of us sometimes. But like I said, this is like my third time. This is my third round with autos. GrowFam Auto Citral. Oh, hell yeah. I have a couple of the GrowFam packs, autos, and photos that I'm tossing around right now for putting in the lineup for outdoors this year also. I just haven't figured out which ones. The autos, like I said, they're going to go for sure, but I have some CBDs I would like to do also, and I have, again, some photos from the GrowFam heirlooms. Tatiana Cherry, I got that. That's Rose just won one of those. All right, guys, let's do it. We got 62 people in on it. Out of 78, 62 out of 78 people in on this giveaway. Let's go ahead and spin this one, guys. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see who gets it. He said, I got some heat going. Rasta Rhino. Hell yeah. Congratulations, bro. Are you still here? CBD autos, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I really want to get into making some CBD tinctures, CBD oils, and just all around more CBD products. I don't have any around really. There he is. Rasta Rhino, man. Congratulations. You are gonna love it. Rasta Rhino. He said, send that to me. I'll have to get that confirmation email. Looking forward to it, he said. So I think that's going to go to him. Lit like Vegas, just ate an edible. I'll probably take my capsule here after the live, right about the time I put her to bed. That'll give me an hour or so. I'm still working off of the last batch I made, guys. I've still got, this is the little bit of the fresh batch, and I've still got a half-gallon jar out there. I've got to finish straining, and I'm going to make some sugar probably tomorrow with the tincture that I have, and then I'll simmer the rest of that off to put with that jar of the final FICO. Hell yeah, that's awesome. All right, Rasta Rhino, we got the Turf Stick to him. We got the Graves Art pack. Sandra Fast Horse. Let me refresh this. And we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. I like that idea that I'm getting ready to send out to Rose tomorrow. This Purple Hairs Gardens Harvest Sampler Pre-Roll pack. So that means there is Tarantula Genetics Ground and Pound. You get one pre-roll of that. There is Ebb and Flow Genetics Below Zero. You'll get a pre-roll of that. There's a Blue Dream. I don't remember where that came from, to be honest with you. And what was the other one? The Blueberry Muffin from Humboldt County. So you'll get 4 pre-rolls. Sorry for the mic. You'll get 4 pre-rolls off of this hashtag right here. And I'll tell you what, I made roses. And as I made the 4 for Rose, for every cone that I rolled, there just happened to be a cone, like half a cone of each strain. After I was done, I just scooted it. So when I was done, I put like the half a cone of below zero in, moved on to the ground and pound. When I was done, filled up the rest of that cone with some ground and pound, little half and half cone, blueberry muffin and blue dream, half and half cone. And then I sat here and smoked those today. You will not be disappointed, whoever wins this pack, and Rose. So Rose, this one, I would say sit back on, if you don't mind. That way we can get it to somebody else. I've got your pack coming out tomorrow. So Pepper said she was jumping over to YouTube. So heck with Facebook. I get it. It's chapstick, and I know you do, hon. Yeah, it's good chapstick, especially since you're getting the cherry pie one. I'm jealous. Jealous. Blueberry muffin. It's good. So these are, again, these are for the pre-rolls. These are pre-rolls of the harvest that we did, Purple Hairs did this year at the homestead. So all I see is hashtag Purple Hairs, hashtag Purple Hairs. Everybody's getting in on this one. We got 74 people watching right now, 48, 49, 50 people in on the giveaway. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Pam's out here telling everybody how old she is. And guys, if you haven't already, Pam Tanner right here, go check her out on Facebook, PJ's Toasty Treats. She got a nice page over there where she makes all those goodies and edibles for you to get your hands on. I see you broke into it already, huh? Okay. She said the blueberry muffin is my main girl. Yeah. And I thought about putting some more of that out this year too, but I'm getting close on my count already. So I got to be real careful on the next couple that I pick. And like I said, I think I want to get a CBD strain in there yet, and then a Grow Fam heirloom strain in the lineup too. But there's so many other, I have so many other people that I wish I could put in the lineup this year. But all of those people are newer to the seed bank. So I have some time on those. I have seeds, I have beans that I've been holding on to for 2 years. And I don't want to risk the viability of them by going any more time on those. So at this point, I'm kind of picking the bulk of my run for next year based off of a few factors. Flower time in weeks, and indica leaning, and age of the beans, how long I've had them. So like I said, I just want to get them out of the bank and start running through these seeds before I accumulate anymore. And then as I get through, hopefully, next year, not 24, but hopefully 25 or indoor 24, I can get some of these other genetics that people have blessed me with over this past year. I can get those growing and get those happening to show off. And, I'm growing grimy bubblegum, blue beam, and creature's secret stash. Okay, that grimy bubblegum sounds good. Want some muffin seeds. Yeah. So guys, I can tell you real quick, if you guys are a fan of that blueberry muffin, the Seed Cellar is a website you can go to. They're based out of Michigan. And that was one of the only places I could actually get my hands on a pack of the true Humboldt County's blueberry muffin. Chad's in the house. What's going on, bro? Runts. Grammy Bubblegum is from Nancy Wallace. Okay. She's confirming that for you. Yeah. That sounds good, though. Grimy Bubblegum. Grimy. How do I store seeds? So I keep my seeds. All of my seeds have been opened from their... And I've had so many people try to buy seeds off of me, and I got to tell them, like, you don't want my seeds, trust me, because I open them from their original containers, and they're in another container. I went on Amazon and ordered what is called a Diamond Art storage case. They come in several different sizes. You can get them from like 25 slot to 120 slot. And I have 120 slot. It's 2 layers. It's got a zip up container, like a hard crush proof. I don't know, kind of like what you would carry a glass piece in, I guess, like that kind of hard but soft-ish container with a zipper on it. And it has these little foam blocks in it with holes in it. And it comes with these little vials like this. And that's how I store my seeds. And then I keep that in, cooler, drier temperatures. Had Red Devil from 09 still popped. Hell yeah, that's a good. I would hope so, Mr. Burns. 48 hours, huh? Boy, bet your legs are numb. Neuroscience. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I've not had any issues so far with the viability of any of my seeds. I actually 2 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I had some Northern Lights beans that came from an old friend in Pennsylvania. And when I got those from him, he said he had stored them in his refrigerator for about 10 years. And then I brought them and did my thing with them 2 years later, and they all popped, all of them. Now, after I took those Northern Lights out, I had some left over that I put back in the case, and then the next time I pulled them out, I wasn't so careful with those, and they didn't pop. So it really is about I think the temperature is the most. Humidity, obviously, that's a no-brainer. The drier, the better there. No moisture is what you want. But yeah, cooler than better. And I just read in this book today that it's more to do with how often and how long it goes above a certain temperature is when you start to have to worry about the viability of your aged beans. So let's say 60 degrees, 55 degrees, whatever. There's a range you can keep it in, and there's a range you can't above that. It's about the fluctuation. You never want to take it out of the fridge and leave it sit on the counter, or take it out of and then put it back in the fridge and then out on the counter. Do what you're going to do with your beans as quick as you can. Like these little vials here, I would go open the case and pull the vials out of the big case, bring them back here to this room, which stays 60 degrees anywhere. I mean, that's been to 50 degrees back here at nighttime before. Because I keep the heat vent closed, and we keep an AC unit in the window over here, and we keep the temperatures in this room cool for the tents. So this room is okay to just leave things like this sit on the stand over here next to the wall. That wall is freezing cold right now. It's probably 50 over there right along the wall, so I don't have to worry about these sitting out. But I would get these out and then prep, my shot glasses and things for my water, my labels, and then get that all moving fast. You don't want to be out you don't want these to be cold, then warm, and then cold, and then warm. You got to think about it like this. In nature, anything that produces a seed It's going to drop. You know, if you've ever watched a cannabis plant outside go through the phases, you know, sooner or later, if left alone, it's going to try to produce seeds either way, even if it's not pollinated. It's just something it does out of survival and instinct as the plant. It just knows to do it. Seeds will be produced and seeds will be dropped from that plant in the fall. That seed's going to lay on the ground all fall. Temperatures are going to drop. Some parts of the world is going to get covered in snow, wet. That's going to pack it down into the ground a bit. Then in the spring, it's going to be wet again after the snow melts. The sun's going to heat up. It's going to dry out the ground. It's going to rain on and off. Spring happens. Things start to grow. Think of your seed packs, how you store them, how you prep, and when you get these out and start playing with them and getting them into their next home. You know, don't leave them sit out too long. Don't fluctuate the temperatures. You know, there is no such thing in nature as, oh, hey, it's summer. Now it's fall. Now it's winter. Now it's summer again. No, we skip the whole season. Like, think of it, try to reenact the process as close to actual nature as you can through every step. And you'll be fine. Oh, that's gross, Mr. Burns. Some Jack hair. I just did some of that. I just ran out of that, actually. That was 2 rows ago, 3 rows ago. It didn't turn out very well. All right, guys. What we got in here? We got 64 people in out of 79 people watching for this Purple Hairs Harvest Sampler Pre-Roll Pack. Pink Kush. Why are you looking for Pink Kush? I've heard of that, but I've never grown it. I don't think I have that one either. Yeah, I don't have Pink Kush. I'm a fan of anything with the name Kush in it, though. Hunting for the Pink for Nancy Wallace. Okay. Okay. Pink Kush. Good morning, fam. Uncle Dazza in the house. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and spin this bad boy. We got 66 people in out of 83 people watching. Man, I think I don't know if we have enough time. We got about 13 minutes left to hit 100 people. I'll be here till about 8, but we'd have to hit 100 people pretty quick in order to do another giveaway for that Grow Fam hat. We'll go ahead and spin this one and see what happens. Here we go, guys. Good luck. I can hear my kid out there giggling and laughing. Lori Sullivan. Are you still here? Oh, Rose says she just got some blueberry kush. Lori. Let's see if she shows up. If not, we'll have to do a Oh. She heard me thinking about it. She heard me thinking about respinning it, and there she was. Congratulations, Lori. I may or may not have your information. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you could, shoot me a DM just for safety, Christopher Fisher, or you can reach me at Purple Hairs Gardens, the page on Facebook. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've sent you something before. that's it. Yeah, we're still sticking right around 80, folks. There's also pink Panama. So we're going crazy with the pinks now, huh? Country Boy Weeds puffing on some Pineapple Express tonight. That's always like, that's going to be a classic, I think, for a while. Blueberry time. Yeah, man, and that's what that's how I've always really grown, man, is I've always done the mother and the clone thing. You know what I mean? I've only ever, this is the first time I've ever really had a seed bank collection like this. I'm only ever really grown stuff that I either found in a bag or I was buying like a 3-pack and then getting a couple freebies from the Attitude or something. And then I'd have 1 seed or 3 seeds. And then, you know, at my skill level, then a 3-pack, I would only get like 1 good seed out of it. So when I got that 1 good one, I would clone it. I would just keep it and then clone everything out of that. Thinking hot down here, down under 33 degrees Celsius at 11 a.m. Man, it's been cold up here. Positive vibes from Greenville, Tennessee. Thanks for stopping by. Looking up some Titan F1. And it's just, you know, I mean, I think I'm going to have a little bit less stressful of a time. And again, with the auto game, it's like, again, I put 3 of the same seeds that came out of the same pack, auto flowers in this 2x4, and then 1 nose candy from 2020. And all 3 blueberry plants are at different stages of flowering. And they were all put in there the same day, all broke ground the same day. Everything's the same across the board, but they all 3 are in different, like the one is at so far, and then the other one's like a week and a half behind it, and the other one's a week and a half behind it. He said I cloned 12 males one time. Oh my goodness. That sucks, man. Some unreleased Mendo Dope Boys stuff. Yeah. He said I don't do nose candy no more. Me neither. Quit that shit years ago. Long time. I can't even say years ago anymore. I have to say decades. No, it ain't been that long. Yeah, it has been that long. Decades. It's a good thing, though. So it's 18 degrees here in Charleston, West Virginia. A little warmer than that here. I mean, the last week or so was really cold. It was really, really cold. I'm going to say it was like 11. All right. So we got all the winners down for the night. We got Standard Fast Horse with the Celestial Sisters Grave Art Box. Laurie Sullivan Ruthanoski, if I didn't destroy that last name, won the Purple Hairs pack. And then Rasta Rhino won the Terp Stick from Sir Stevo. Certified Terp Stick. All right, guys. That's all I got for you tonight. I think. Yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Anybody got any questions or anything before we head out of here? I'm kicking 60. We measure and generate. Holy cow, negative 29. I have a good heated blanket. Where are you at, Sherry? 12 inches of snow? Because it looks like on my trail cams, the property's got about a foot and a half of snow on it right now. Have a good night, Valerie. Thank you, Rasta, for stopping by, bro. Hope you have a good night. I appreciate that, Country Boy Weeds. Appreciate you stopping in tonight. You too, Tanya. We'll see you there, Cliff. That is correct. Thanks for the reminder, Waylon. Port Huron. Okay. Charleston, West Virginia. Okay. Having Master Rochi on, Indoor Farmer number 61. Review products, services, small businesses, and events tonight. All right, man, cool. I'll jump over and check that out. Everybody else, make sure you jump over and check that out tonight as well. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. As always, if you have any questions, anything, shoot me a DM, Christopher Fisher, or give us a follow and a like over at Purple Hairs Gardens, the page, or the group. We're on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. We're everywhere now. But yeah, give us a follow if you have any questions, any ideas. If you're watching right now and you want to be a guest, you want to come up on the show, feel free to shoot me a DM. Would love to get you up here and share you out for the rest of the world. But until then, have a good one, guys. We'll see you next week, Tuesday, 6:30. Talk It Out Tuesday. Peace out.
Get ready for the 3rd Annual Virginia 420 Festival, April the 18th to the 20th. We have 2 great locations, Greenwood, Virginia, and Salem, Virginia. Enjoy cannabis education, comedy, live music, and over 14 bands like Keller Williams, Grateful Dove, Cottonmouth Kings, and way more. And let's not forget about the cannabis education outdoor cultivation classes led by the renowned Mark Herrera. Wow! It's a 3-day camping fiesta at Misty Mountain and Garrett Farms. Join the movement all 3 days. Buy your tickets now.